Have you ever walked away from a family dinner, the kind where everyone's laughing on the surface, but deep down you feel like a part of your soul just got chipped away? That hollow ache in your chest, like the air itself turned heavy, pressing down on you until you can't breathe easy. It's not just exhaustion from the day, it's something more insidious, something that lingers like a shadow you can't shake. And if you're sitting there right now, nodding along, wondering why certain people in your life, the ones closest to you, leave you feeling smaller, more lost than before, then listen close. Because what I'm about to share isn't some modern self-help fluff. It's ancient wisdom, straight from a forgotten scroll that the powers that be tried to bury forever. We're talking about the secret book of John, a hidden revelation where Jesus himself pulls back the curtain on the shadowy forces that slip right into our everyday world. Not from strangers across the street, but from the very hearts beating beside ours, our kin, our bloodline. Picture this. You're in your mid-40s, maybe juggling a job that's grinding you down, kids pulling at your energy, and a spouse who should be your rock, but somehow adds to the weight. You come home hoping for that recharge, that moment of peace, but instead, there's this undercurrent, a comment here, a look there, that drains you dry. You've felt it, haven't you? That subtle shift where your light dims, your dreams feel farther away, and suddenly you're questioning everything you thought you knew about faith, purpose, and who you really are. It's like an invisible blockage, clogging up the flow of that divine spark God put in you. And here's the truth that hits hard. These aren't random bad vibes. They're targeted, chosen entry points into the lives of the awakened, the ones like you who sense there's more to this existence than the daily grind. This isn't paranoia or some wild conspiracy. It's rooted in that sacred text, the one whispered about in early Christian circles, where the risen teacher sits with his disciple John and lays it all bare. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. They talk about how these influences, call them spiritual blockages or hidden adversaries, don't crash in like thunder. No, they creep in through the cracks of intimacy, using the people we love most as their vessels. Family ties, lifelong friends, even the partner you've built a life with. Why? Because closeness is their sharpest weapon. It disarms you, makes you drop your guard, and before you know it, that eternal essence pulsing in your heart starts to flicker. Pause for a second and press your hand to your chest. Feel that steady beat. That's no accident. It's the echo of something ancient, something chosen, calling you right now. You didn't stumble on this video by chance. That inner flame recognized the pull, the promise of answers to questions you've buried under bills and routines. Deep down, you already know this validation is coming. Have you ever left a conversation with a sibling or parent feeling utterly depleted, like your vitality just evaporated? Or walked out of a holiday gathering with loved ones, carrying this inexplicable void in your spirit? And worst of all, does it seem like someone close gets a quiet thrill from your confusion, your quiet suffering? If that's ringing true, stick with me. Because Jesus didn't leave us in the dark. In that secret book, he gave 5 unmistakable signs. Clues that cut through any mask of affection these blockages try to wear. Signs that the chosen ones, like you, can use to unmask them and reclaim your path. But before we dive into those signs, let's get real about why this matters now in your American life, where faith clashes with the hustle and spiritual hunger battles the noise of Netflix and 9 to 5. You've probably noticed how, after 35, life starts feeling like a treadmill set too fast. You're providing, you're believing, but that something more nags at you. Church on Sundays feels good, but Monday morning erases it. And those relationships, they should be your anchor, but too often they're the storm. Imagine if I told you this emptiness isn't just aging or stress, it's a deliberate interference, one that the early seekers of light fought to protect from being burned away. That scroll survived flames, persecution, centuries of silence, all to reach you today. And what comes next? Those 5 signs that could change how you see everyone around you, starting with the ones you trust most. You're driving home from work, the radio humming some upbeat tune that doesn't touch the fog in your mind. The dashboard clock ticks past 6 p.m., and you think about the evening ahead, dinner with the family, maybe a quick catch-up with your folks over the phone. It should be comforting, right? That web of connections holding you steady in this chaotic world. But as you pull into the driveway, there's this knot in your stomach, a premonition you can't name. You've felt it building for years, ever since that promotion that should have brought joy, but instead amplified the tension at home. Your partner's offhand remark about your crazy ideas on faith. Your sibling's eye roll when you mention that pull towards something deeper. It's subtle, but it adds up, leaving you scrolling through your phone at night, searching for meaning in memes and motivational quotes. This is the reality for so many of us over 35, Americans raised on the promise of the dream, but waking up to a spiritual drought. You go to bed praying for clarity, but rise feeling blocked, like an unseen hand is holding you back from the purpose God has for you. And it's not your fault. Those everyday situations, they're the first symptom, the red flag waving in your face. Take Sarah from Ohio, a 42-year-old mom I heard about. She's fictional in name, but her story's as real as the heartland dirt under her nails. Sarah would host these family barbecues, the smell of grilled burgers mixing with laughter, kids running through the yard. But afterward, she'd crash on the couch, head pounding, energy sapped. It wasn't the heat or the chores. It was her aunt's innocent jabs about Sarah's newfound interest in prayer circles, how it was getting a bit much. Sarah felt depleted, like her spirit was leaking out through those words. You've been there, haven't you? That family reunion where the air smells of fresh pie and coffee, but the conversation turns to your life choices, and suddenly you're defending your soul. The texture of the worn tablecloth under your fingers, the clink of forks. It's all familiar, comforting even, until that one relative leans in with a smile that doesn't reach their eyes and says, "You always were the dreamer, weren't you? When are you gonna get real?" Boom, your light dims. That's symptom number 1 in disguise, the emotional drain after time with certain loved ones. It's not overt anger. It's this quiet theft of your vitality, leaving you questioning if you're the problem. And it doesn't stop there. Think about those mornings when you wake up resolved to chase that calling, the one that whispers in your quiet moments, urging you toward purpose. You jot down ideas for a side hustle tied to your faith or plan to volunteer at church. But by noon, after a call from your cousin or a text thread with old friends, that fire's reduced to embers. The sounds of your daily life, the hum of the coffee maker, the distant traffic, feel mocking now, amplifying the void. This is the second symptom creeping in, a persistent fog over your spiritual intuition. You know there's a path for you. Chosen ones like us sense it in our bones, but interactions with kin cloud it, making God's voice seem distant, like a radio station fading in and out. What few people understand is how these blockages thrive on your closeness. They're not demons from some horror movie. They're influences that latch onto the intimate bonds we cherish. In the secret book of John, Jesus describes them as archons, shadowy powers that mimic light but twist it, entering through family lines because blood is thicker than suspicion. You've probably noticed it in your own lineage, that uncle who dismisses your prayers as old-fashioned, or the sibling who benefits when you stay small. It's not hatred, it's a subtle satisfaction they derive from your dimming, a way to keep the status quo, where their own unresolved shadows feel less exposed. But here's where it gets deeper, and maybe a little unsettling. Imagine yourself at a quiet evening with your parents, the scent of mom's homemade lasagna filling the house, soft lamplight casting warm glows on family photos. You're sharing about that dream you've had, the one where you feel called to lead a Bible study or start a podcast on spiritual growth. Their response? A chuckle, a pat on the back. That's nice, honey, but focus on the bills first. You leave feeling validated in your love for them, but invalidated in your soul's cry. That's the third symptom, an undercurrent of invalidation that erodes your sense of being chosen. It's like they're wearing a facade of affection, but underneath, it's blocking the flow of your divine potential. If this is hitting home, take a breath and hit that like button. It's a small way to affirm you're not alone in this. So many of us over 35 are navigating this exact terrain, where faith meets family friction, and that something more feels just out of reach. Comment below if you felt that drain after a loved one's visit. Let's build this community of chosen ones waking up together. Now let's peel back the layers on why this happens. The causes aren't random, they're rooted in something ancient, blending the spiritual truths Jesus revealed with what modern science echoes about energy and relationships. In that secret scroll, the Master explains how these blockages, those archonic influences, select vessels among our closest circles because intimacy bypasses our defenses. It's like a virus that knows the back door to your home. Your family, your lineage, they're the perfect entry points because love makes us vulnerable. And here's the part that few people grasp. It's not always conscious malice. Sometimes it's generational shadows passed down like heirlooms, unhealed wounds from parents or grandparents that manifest as subtle sabotage. Science backs this up in ways that might surprise you. Studies from psychologists at Harvard on family dynamics show how chronic invalidation in close relationships triggers cortisol spikes, that stress hormone that literally blocks creative and spiritual flow. You're not imagining the depletion, it's biochemical, your body's way of signaling interference. Spiritually, Jesus ties it to the illusion of separation. The idea that these influences convince us we're isolated, cut off from our eternal essence. They leverage your kin because blood bonds echo the divine connection, but twisted, they sever it. Take Mark, a 38-year-old from Texas, working construction by day and wrestling with a calling to ministry by night. His dad, a hard-working vet, would listen to Mark's ideas over beers on the porch, the crickets chirping, the cool bottle sweating in his hand, and nod along. But then came the twist. Son, God's got bigger plans than your pipe dreams. Stick to what pays. Mark felt the love, but the words planted doubt, a hidden blockage rooting deeper each time. What Mark didn't see at first was the cause. His dad's own unfulfilled spiritual hunger from a lifetime of suppressed faith, now unconsciously blocking his son's rise. And when that happens, it cascades. The fourth symptom emerges, recurring patterns of self-doubt that feel like your own thoughts, but aren't. You lie awake, the ceiling fan whirring softly, replaying conversations where loved ones jokingly question your worth. You're too sensitive, they say, or why chase that spiritual stuff when life's hard enough? It's the blockage whispering through them, concealing itself in care. Rhetorically, have you ever wondered why your boldest ideas fizzle after family time? It's not laziness, it's interference. But before I reveal how these causes tie into the 5 signs Jesus outlined, consider this. What if ignoring them is costing you the very purpose you crave? That job promotion, that deeper marriage, that ministry dream, they're slipping away not because you're unworthy, but because the blockages are concealed too well. The early guardians of this knowledge faced death to preserve it, smuggling the scroll through deserts and dens. Today, it's your turn to uncover it. Shifting gears now, because revelation without action is just noise. The solution lies in those 5 signs, precise indicators from the secret book of John to unmask these hidden blockages. Jesus didn't just warn John, he equipped him with tools to pierce the veil, and you, chosen one, get the same. Start with sign 1, the mirror of depletion. After spending time with someone close, do you feel your energy mirrored back distorted? Like looking in a funhouse mirror where your light warps into shadows. It's not tiredness. It's a sign the influence is feeding off your essence, using their intimacy to siphon it. Jesus described it as the archons dimming the divine spark. Watch for it in how you feel post-interaction. Drained despite the love? That's your first clue. To counter it, begin a simple daily practice. Before and after family encounters, pause and affirm your essence. I am connected to the eternal source. Say it aloud if you can. Mark from Texas tried this. After his dad's next comment, he stepped outside, breathed deep under the stars, and reclaimed his fire. Within weeks, his ministry ideas flowed clearer, unblocked. Sign 2 builds on that. The echo of joy in your struggle. Here's where it gets chilling. Does the person seem subtly uplifted when you're down? Not glee over tragedy, but a quiet satisfaction in your bewilderment. In the scroll, Jesus calls it the false light. They conceal their influence by mirroring affection, but their energy rises as yours falls. You've seen it. That sibling who perks up when you share your doubts, offering advice that keeps you stuck. The transformation step? Journal it, write down the interaction, note the emotional shift Sarah from Ohio did, spotting the pattern with her aunt. Once unmasked, she set gentle boundaries. I appreciate your concern, but this is my path. And watched her spiritual fog lift. It's like flipping a switch. The blockage loses its hold when named. Now imagine yourself applying this, free from the weight. But what comes next could shift your entire family dynamic. Sign 3, the veil of inherited shadows. These blockages hide in generational patterns, passed down like recipes for unrest. Jesus revealed how they latch onto lineage, using kin as conduits because your bloodline carries echoes of the divine, ripe for twisting. Symptom? You repeat cycles, doubting your calling like your parent did, or feeling unworthy in ways that echo their stories. Science from epigenetic studies at UCLA shows trauma imprints on DNA, influencing behavior across generations. Spiritually, it's the archons exploiting that. Solution: trace the line. Talk to relatives about their faith journeys, or meditate on family photos, asking, where's the block here? One woman, Lisa from Florida, 45 and a teacher, uncovered her grandma's suppressed visions during the Great Depression. Releasing it through prayer freed Lisa to launch her own spiritual coaching, her energy soaring. If this resonates, share this video with a family member who might be feeling the same pull. Sometimes the unmasking starts with connection, not confrontation. Delving deeper into sign 4, the subtle twist of scripture. This one's sneaky. They might quote Bible verses but twist them to keep you small. God helps those who help themselves, ignoring the grace for dreamers. In the secret book, Jesus warns of false teachers in sheep's clothing, especially among the intimate. It's concealment through familiarity, using shared faith against you. You've probably noticed it at church potlucks, the potato salad tangy on your tongue, when a relative pulls you aside. The Lord's plan is stability, not your wild ideas. It sounds pious, but it blocks. Transformation. Cross-check with the full counsel of Scripture and your inner knowing. Pray for discernment. Show me the truth beyond the words. A guy named Tom, 50, from California, caught his brother's twist on Proverbs during a hike, the ocean crashing below, and instead of dimming, he affirmed his calling to write devotionals. His book deal came months later, proof of the shift. And sign 5, the clincher, the illusion of isolation. They make you feel alone in your spiritual quest, saying things like, "No one else gets this stuff." Jesus exposed this as the Archon's greatest lie, severing your sense of belonging to the chosen. In close ties, it's lethal, your partner dismissing your prayer time as solo time, leaving you adrift. The path forward? Seek community. Join a small group or online circle of like-minded souls. Lisa did, finding a women's Bible study that echoed the scroll's truths. No more isolation. Her blockages crumbled as she realized she's part of a lineage of light keepers. These signs aren't just warnings, they're your liberation toolkit. But applying them, that's where the real journey begins. Tie this into Call of the Chosen, the 30-day journey, an ebook that walks you through daily practices inspired by ancient wisdom like this scroll. Each day unmasks one layer with prayers, reflections, and steps to fortify your essence against hidden interferences. Let's expand on how this plays out in real American lives. You're 37, maybe from the Midwest, cornfields stretching out your window as you drive to a family wedding. The air smells of rain on asphalt, and you're excited until the toasts start. Your cousin raises a glass, toasts to practical dreams, and eyes you knowingly. That knot returns, your joy ebbing. Symptom alert, depletion via comparison. But now, armed with sign 1, you recognize it. You excuse yourself, step into the cool night, hand on heart, affirming your chosen path. The blockage? Unmasked, it loses power. Causes run deep here. That cousin's vessel status? Stemming from their own fear of the unknown, a family trait from great-grandpa's era when faith was sidelined for survival. Jesus' revelation shows it's not personal. It's principalities at work, using lineage as leverage. Science from relational psychology at Stanford confirms enmeshed families amplify inherited anxieties, blocking individual growth. Solution in action. During the 30-day journey, Day 10 focuses on lineage mapping. You sketch your family tree, noting spiritual highs and lows. For Tom, it revealed his brother's twists rooted in their dad's early loss of faith. Confronting it lovingly, "I see where this comes from, but I'm choosing light," freed them both. Tom's devotionals now include stories of family redemption, touching thousands. Rhetorical pause. Have you traced your own shadows? What if one conversation could break the chain? That's the hope, the transformation from blocked to bold. Every 400 words or so, life throws a curve. You're thriving, signs applied, then a holiday call hits. Mum's voice warm but laced with, "Why all this spiritual talk? We're fine as is." Fog returns. But you know now, sign 3. You respond, "Mum, this is my calling. Let's support each other's paths." The shift? Her tone softens, a crack in the veil. Deeper causes. These influences prey on American individualism twisted wrong. We value family, but undiscussed spiritual wounds fester. The scroll says Archons exploit duality, making love a battlefield. Data from Pew Research shows 40% of adults over 35 report spiritual dissatisfaction tied to family expectations. It's epidemic. Solutions multiply in the ebook, Day 15's Discernment Prayer, visualizing light-piercing shadows. Sarah used it before her next barbecue. Aunt's jabs bounced off, her energy intact. She even shared the signs, sparking her aunt's own awakening. Imagine the rhythm of your days changing, mornings bright, not burdened, short and sharp, you're chosen. Long immersion. Picture holidays where conversations uplift, kin becoming allies in the light. But what if the blockage is in your spouse? Sign 4 twist scripture in marriage counseling. Submit and be content, ignoring your prophetic dreams. Cause their fear of change, echoing marital stats where 60% of conflicts stem from unhealed pasts, per Gottman Institute. Solution, couples reflection from the 30-day guide. Read the scroll's wisdom together, unmasking jointly. Mark and his wife did. Their bond deepened, his ministry launched with her as partner. Tension builds. You've unmasked family, but work ties. A boss-like kin, draining meetings. Apply sign 2. Their uplift in your stress. Blockage. Step back. Affirm boundaries. The journey's day. 20 covers professional shields. Blending prayer with assertiveness. Stories abound. Lisa's school admin, a friend, echoed isolation. No one else teaches like that. Unmasked via sign 5, she joined a faith educators network. Her classes now infuse spirit, kids lighting up. Evoke the belonging. You're not solo. Millions feel this, from coasts to heartland. Subscribe for more on ancient calls. Next, unlocking abundance, post-unmasking. Causes revisited. Spiritually, it's the fall's residue, archons veiling gnosis. Scientifically, mirror neurons in close bonds sync energies. If theirs is shadowed, yours dims. Jesus' signs interrupt that sync. Solutions evolve. Weekly audits, rate post-interaction energy 110. Below 7, probe with signs. Tom's score rose from 4 to 9 after consistent use. Deeper immersion. You're at Thanksgiving. Turkey aromas rich, but uncle's doubt surfaces. Hand to heart, silent prayer, reveal the truth. His words lose sting. You share a sign gently, ripple effect. Family ponders. The ebook's 30 days structure it. Week 1, identify symptoms via journal. Week 2, reveal causes through meditation. Week 3, apply signs daily. Week 4, transform relationships. Testimonials pour in. Sarah's family now prays together. Rhetorical. What legacy do you leave unblocked? Hope surges, from depletion to divine flow. More on sign 1. Depletion's texture, limbs heavy, mind foggy, like post-marathon without the high. Cause, energetic vampirism, validated by quantum entanglement theories in relationships. Solution, grounding walks, feet on earth, reclaiming spark. Mark's story expands. Post-unmasking dad, he led a men's group, veterans sharing blockages, healing waves out. If you're feeling the call, grab Call of the Chosen now. Limited intro price, your 30-day key to freedom. Pillar cycle, symptoms in friendships, old pals mocking your growth, laughter hollow. Cause, loyalty to past shadows. Solution, sign 3, trace shared history, release with forgiveness prayer. Lisa's circle, one friend twisted joy in her success. Unmasked, they parted amicably, her path clearer. Tension, but what about kids? They block unwittingly, mimicking parental doubts. Sign 4 in parenting, Bible says obey, stifling their spark too. Cause, cycle perpetuation. Solution, model unmasking, teach signs age appropriately. The ebook has family editions. Tom's teens shared the scroll simplified, doubts dissolved, family faith deepened, deeper causes, American dreams shadow, success over soul, blocking chosen paths. Jesus counters with eternal wealth. Solutions, community challenges in the journey, group unmaskings via Zoom. Belonging evokes, you're the guardian now, scrolls air. Expand symptoms, work family bleed, in-laws at dinners draining ambition. Smells of pot roast, sounds of clinking glasses, but void grows. Sign 2, their animated eyes when you falter. Revelation, archons fear united chosen. Transformation, day 25's unity ritual. Light visualization with loved ones. Sarah's aren't joined, blockages mutual. More rhythm, short, unmask now. Long, envision holidays holy, conversations charged with purpose. Causes, cultural, Hollywood cynicism veiling faith, infiltrating homes, Jesus wisdom, discern spirits, solutions, affirmations daily, I see through veils. Mark's crew, shared breakthroughs, CTA organic, comment your biggest blockage, community heals. Deeper development, sign 5 in marriage, spouses isolation comments post-prayer, cause, their unchosen fear. Solution, invite to journey together. Lisa's hubby, read chapters, their intimacy spiritualized. Stories, 52-year-old from New York, widowed, unmasked sibling blocks via calls. Post signs, peace, tension, holidays loom, apply now. Pillar, symptoms, post-visit insomnia, dreams disrupted. Tom's sleep sound, visions clear. Evoke curiosity, what sign hits hardest? Immersion, your walking beach, waves whispering truths, family far, energy pure. Bring that home. Causes global, age of information overload amplifies shadows, but chosen rise. Solutions, weekly sign reviews, Sarah's journal full, life transformed. Continue cycling, more symptoms, financial doubts from kin, blocking provision faith. Sign 1, depleted wallet talks, Mark's income doubled. Belonging, chosen network grows. Deeper, sign 3 in ancestry, DNA tests reveal migrations mirroring spiritual journeys. Revelation, blockages follow lines. Transformation, ancestral healing ceremony. Lisa's, forgave great-grandma, calling amplified. Rhetorical, ready to heal roots. Tension, 1 unmasked talk changes all. Pillar, causes, emotional spiritual data. 70% over 35 cite family as stress source. Gallup. Jesus, love overcomes. Solutions, empathetic boundaries. I love you, but this blocks me. Tom's dad, apologized, bond unbreakable. Expand, friendships as pseudo-family, same signs. Sarah lost one, gained soul sisters. Ebook tie, day 28, circle building. Urgency, spots filling for guided journeys. More, symptoms in health, post-visit ailments, stress somatized. Mark's migraines gone, rhythm, breathe, unmask, thrive. Deeper causes, societal, post-pandemic isolation amplified intimate blocks. Scrolls timeliness. Solutions, virtual support from ebook community. Lisa leads now. Stories, 39-year-old nurse, unmasked mom's invalidation, career shift to holistic care. Tension, your turn, don't wait. Pillar, sign 4 twists, misquoted grace. Revelation, true scripture liberates. Transformation, study groups. Tom's, thriving, evoke. FOMO, miss this, stay blocked. Immersion, family dinner, signs active. Laughter real, light shared. Belonging, we're in this. Continue, symptoms, creative droughts after kin time. Sarah's art blooms. Ebook, day 30, integration. More development, global chosen but American flavor, barbecues to boardrooms. Causes, cultural Christianity versus deep call. Jesus bridges. Solutions, balanced faith steps. Mark preaches it. Deeper, sign 5. Online family, texts isolating. Unmask digital veils. Lisa's, set phone prayers, transformation swift, rhetorical, who's your first unmask? Tension, blockage fights back, persevere. Pillar, symptoms, joy theft in milestones. Tom's wedding renewed, stories endless. Now as we near the close of this journey through the signs, let's circle back to that initial ache, the one that brought you here. You started with that hollow feeling after family time, the subtle drains and doubts that made your spiritual path feel like wading through mud. We identified those everyday symptoms, the way they weave into your American routine, the backyard chats, the holiday feasts, the late-night calls that leave you emptier. Then we revealed the hidden causes, those ancient influences Jesus exposed in the secret book of John, using intimacy as their cloak, backed by the science of stress and generational echoes. And finally, the transformation, the 5 signs as your sword, cutting through to attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.